Good morning, friends. We're in the School of Love together, in Jesus's School of Love together. And I'm going through these different skills and reminding you of the importance of the skills of practicing loving well every single day. Now, our third thing that we're focusing in on is listening, is engaging, is asking questions so that you connect. I love the way that John Maxwell wrote a book that's called, I think it goes something like this, that everybody communicates, few people connect. That's a very big deal in our relationships, is that we there's lots of words, but lots of connection, and we're communicating and we're loving in connection. I love the way that Jesus is interested in people, and you see him interested, and he's magnetic in this because he loves people so much. He adores them. He is delighted in them. And so people want to bring their kids to him because they think that he might be interested in that. The disciples don't think that he's interested in that, but he's very much interested in that. He's interested in talking with people. He asks people how long they've had their conditions. He asks all kinds of questions. So he isn't just like a healing machine. He's a person who is interested in others, and he loves well by expressing that interest, by asking what's going on with them. He's interested. I love the way that Jesus is described as loving Lazarus and Martha and Mary. They're brother and sisters in this whole thing. And you know that Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead in John chapter 11. And that's a big deal. You see how his heart is going out, that he sees these sisters. They're just devastated. Lord, the one that you love is sick. And then Jesus doesn't get there in a timely manner. Lazarus is dead, and the sisters are distraught, and Jesus' heart is broken for them. And he weeps several times in the way that John describes that whole thing, and John was there. And so he saw this whole thing. So that's had to leave a giant impression on him. Later on, in Luke's gospel, you see that Jesus is at their house, and Martha is all busy fixing things, trying to make sure that everything's right. Mary is sitting there just absorbing Jesus. She's absorbing, she's interested. She's not just serving him, she's engaging with him. And I think that one of the things that we end up doing is we serve God, we serve others really well. And that's not to be, I'm not dissing that in any way, but serving and connecting are not the same thing. And sometimes I think that we'll serve because we're afraid of connecting. We're afraid that we might get hurt if we get connected. But connection is what all this is about. Be interested in the other person. Sit down, connect, communicate and love so that you connect. Ask what's up. Be interested in them. And this is like an everyday kind of a thing. This isn't just a one-off type of a thing, like how'd your week go? But when your kids get home from school, hey, how'd your day go? And then sit down, not just with the salutatory, it was good, and off to the races, but instead sit down, look at them in the face, be interested, ask the question, wait for an answer. I think as you start to move in their direction in this whole thing, you'll find that the answers, they start migrating from the place of salutations. It was fine to, well, it was actually kind of a tough week and a tough day today. And I encountered some things that I wasn't anticipating. I failed the test. How do you feel about that? I feel terrible. And I don't want to fail the class. And I feel like makes me feel like a fail, and you just start drawing them out because you love, be interested, and listen to connect. Thanks so much for joining me today. I love you. We're in the School of Love together. God bless you.